Thank you. I started this video by saying thank you because even though you might not know me, or you may, what you see is not always what we may know is not always what we see. What we see is not always what we think we know. Last year, I wasn't having a good Thanksgiving. Last year, the reason is because I was in mental hospital last year, this exact day last year. And it was around my brother's birthday, so I was upset about that. I was around my grandma's birthday, my sister's birthdays in the same month. So I was wanting to get home, and they were sedating me like every hour, I wasn't properly hydrated in the hospital. They were allowing me to like take baths because, they say I was doing some stuff with the water and things they didn't like. So I have to say thank you to myself and to the God within, because there's a moment, going to the mental hospital and being in psychosis that it's hard to even operate when you heal from such things and you feel the pain I felt and so many of us feel. So I want to encourage you, if you feel alone this Thanksgiving, if you may be somewhere where you just got out of a hospital, or you're feeling discouraged, or you may be homeless, because after I was in the hospital last year, I had to move back with my parents. And now fast forward a year, I'm grateful that I'm in my own place and I cook my own meal. And it's only been a year since I was in that hospital. I remember sitting in there just trying to remember my name, much less be able to provide for myself and create a life that I'd like. They could put you on a lot of medicine, and it wasn't just like they were over prescribing medicine. I remember seeing the blood pressure and there was no pulse. It was just like, I don't know if I was dead. I'm also, in that state. I'm like, am I dead right now? Because I was looking at my pulse and seeing that when they would take the blood pressure, there's no number. I said, this didn't seem right, because that's how much medicine I was on, how much they sedate me, because they don't know how to treat what they call bipolar sometimes, what they call mental illnesses, trauma, intergenerational trauma, a lot of different trauma, that there is no medicine for that other than to heal. And sometimes healing doesn't mean taking a lot of medicine. Medicine in nature is sound, is music, is sleep, is rest. Sometimes is work. Sometimes is talking to a friend. Sometimes talking to a brother. Sometimes listening to music. Sometimes the water is medicine. Always. We have to listen. And we have to not just accept when somebody says something that's the truth. Because you're going to be okay if you will think enough and allow yourself to be. It's not going to feel good for a minute if you're healing. And I'm still in the process of healing, because it's not overnight, but I'm healing and healed because I accept, and I've been supported so much by God and all these things in the universe. And it's a thing where we give so that we can continue to express our gratitude, but we also receive so that we can give. So this is me receiving that experience so that you don't have to go through it. I'm telling you, don't give up. Also, don't take the word for the doctor saying that's the only way you're going to be healed. That's the only way you can be, this or that. I'm not on antipsychotic drugs for a little while, for months. I haven't been on those. For about 6 months. My mind is good. My heart is good. It's a heavy topic, so I'm looking upset, right? But I'm good. I've been living well. We're able to, get our home. I'm grateful to everyone involved as far as the process. I'm grateful to my girlfriend, my sister. I'm thankful to all my sisters. I'm thankful to, everyone here. And when I say everyone here, I don't just mean literally here. I mean literally everyone that's here. Last year I lost Desmond. one of my best friends, and then right after, before then I lost my grandfather. But I said I didn't lose my grandfather. I didn't lose Desmond. I lost access to them here, but I never lost the real access to them, because I feel that so much love that still needs to be expressed and healed. But there's so much pride and proud of what I've done and what we've done and what I've done and been able to come forth out of. And when you're in that dark and you don't know, like, what's going to happen, you don't know, and your mind is gone, you're in a mental hospital on Thanksgiving, you don't know if you're going to come home for Christmas, you start to understand, once my mind started to heal, I started to understand what it meant. When somebody says, I woke up and thank God, I'm not in this religious paradigm, but the spirit of God I believe in, the spirit of life and nature I believe in. And they're not saying that I think that I'm awake. They're saying thank you that I have the opportunity to really live, to really express myself, and not be in a state like sedated, like I was in a hospital. To be in a state where I can actually express myself and be free. It's like in the hospital you can't. You can't go outside. And she's off. It's okay. You okay?